What's up, baby dolls? So the PulseChain Core Coins have been sinking a lot. They've been actually garbage. And, you know, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that everything else in crypto is also garbage, friends. And it's disappointing for a lot of people because when you are in a coin or a community, you think that you're in the special one. And crypto is very tribal. You know, it's just like countries, friends. Everybody thinks, my country's the greatest. I am born in this country. And you know, like, bro, you could have been born like, you know, a couple of centimeters on the map the other way. And you just have like a totally different nationality. Your eyes look different. Your skin's different. And you have a different flag, right? So ultimately, at the end of the day, crypto is tribal. And when you see stuff like this, it's not nice. It's the PulseChain, PLS price, core price. It's down since that launch, 90%. It's down 75% against Ethereum. 76% now from 3 years ago. Okay, we understand all that. But we also know it's leverage on the ecosystem based off Ethereum, which Ethereum's not just financially linked from the sacrifice wallet, but also spiritually, friends. Remember, if Ethereum's down, everything's down. You've noticed that Ethereum's down like pretty much literally the entire crypto industry is just pretty much destroyed. There are like these one glimpses of hope, you know, oh, Tron goes up, but Tron going up, friends, as I showed you, Tron missed out on the bull market in 2021. Totally missed out. Ethereum did a 50x, Tron did like a 20x or whatever. So it literally, Tron, TRX ETH went down, just to show you. So all these little things, it's hard at the end of the day to be super convicted on one thing and get it right. It's easy to just be convicted, but to actually be right, man, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Now, there are some concerning things that happen, but not really concerning. It's just concerning for people's egos, but not concerning for ours. Because I've been talking about diminishing gains for a long time, and it's funny. Now we've hit a point, friends. We're like we're in September 2024. Now everyone has like come to terms with reality, but I was literally saying this like a year and a half ago. And yeah, I'm just being honest, man. It was completely contrarian to say diminishing returns. Completely. I was ostracized for it. And not ostracized in terms of you're wrong. I was ostracized in the PulseChain community as in I'm a retard. And guess what? I am a peanut brain retard. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's just the attitude of people saying it. Oh, I still remember the messages, man. People saying they were doing the, you know, the face palm emoji. They were doing the face palm emoji and they're like, Sommi, man. You're a market cap guy. Haven't you watched Richard Hart's streams? You've learned nothing, man. That's all. I was getting that over and over and over again. I'm like, bro, I have watched them. I think you haven't really watched the crypto industry. Just watching his streams isn't enough. You have to look at everything else. And what were they coming from the perspective of? It was market cap doesn't matter, friends, is a bull market talking point. I don't care who you are. Now, obviously, now it's like become gospel truth. Everyone knows market cap doesn't matter. But not market cap doesn't matter in terms of how much you can go up or down. No, market cap matters in terms of relative pricing. Nothing can go up infinitely to the sky. And it's not just fakely printed market cap. It's user circulating market cap. So you can remove the origin address and you can find out the real one. And the example I always used was, okay, a temperature gauge. I can make a temperature say it's hotter than it really is, okay? Does that mean, so a thermometer, right? So should you throw out thermometers? No. Okay, but you probably use something else as well to get an idea of how hot or warm something is, right? So that's the example I use. And no matter how many times I said it, people didn't want to believe it. But I get why they didn't want to believe it, because a year and a half ago, everybody still thought Richard Hart was going to stream any second now, right? And then this was before the corrupt SEC stuff. So then as reality starts hitting in, the prices start plopping, and then pretty much it starts to sink in. So shout out to Aaron for making this video. Plop, plop, plop. That's awesome. So that's really, really cool. I love these cute little logos. Plop, plop. These cute logos, very, very nice. So also I like the black outline on incentive token. So yeah, all these things. Remember, I don't care about being right. I wanted to be embarrassed. I mean, I was saying every day, guys, I hope I'm wrong because it means it goes up much higher. Everyone got it wrong. There's also influencers, I won't name their names, but so many people, friends, was saying that PulseChain was going to be 10x higher or 10x above day one sack by December last year. You remember that? Everyone said that, by the way. Everyone said that. I was like, well, I hope so. It's mimicking, but just, you know, I just don't want to get your hopes up, man, because once you see, friends, at no point are we guaranteed anything, okay? And you really got to make it long enough to just see those good times. We don't know when they're coming, man. So there's a few things that have happened now. If you go to gopulse.com and you put ATL, all-time low, you can see there's some concerning stuff now. So Pulse has officially broken its all-time low. It's down below it. And HEX is down, pHEX is down 30% below its all-time low. Yes, pHEX. Right, so that's concerning right now. And here's the thing. On the bright side, I guess we have two stronger coins, PulseChain and INC. Okay, PulseChain and INC. But INC, man, dropped like 99%, okay? So it's not that hard to go up off its low, right? And PulseChain is 77% above its all-time low. It could be that buy and burn. It could be from that buy and burn. It's burnt like 4.78% of the total supply. You can actually see it right now, friends. Actually, it's 4.79% of the total user supply. Now, I'm just going to write user supply. That refers to non-origin address. Now, ultimately, you see all this. It's a Bitcoin halvening year, okay? So, look, whatever you want and what I want, throw them out there, okay? No one cares. It's like Santa, friends. He's going to give you what he gives you, okay? You want an apple juice, he gives you orange juice, all right? You want a blue fluffy slippers? Okay, he gives you pink ones. You got to take them. Well, we made a new all-time low in a Bitcoin halvening year. It does mean something. Now, the good news is, I mean, for you, 99% of you've already been expecting diminishing gains anyway, all right? You have. However, for like 3 people who still think market cap doesn't matter and vanity metrics, or they still believe in Richard Hart's 2021 talking points when it was up only, there's people still stuck there. This is the final nail in the coffin, okay? This was it, okay? So, breaking your new all-time low in a Bitcoin halvening year, it will increase the odds of significantly diminished gains in this cycle compared to the past. Now, the good part is, though, friends, HEX went up a shitload last cycle. And I have this chart here that I've made here for you. See this fractal, friends, with this arrow? This is what a proper strong coin should have done. And by the way, only 1% of the top 500 coins did this, okay? 1%, 5 out of 500, okay? Did a chart pattern like this. They were Floki, Fetch, Solana, BNB, okay? They were able to do that. And the 5th one was Injective Protocol, okay? So they were able to do that. And actually, friends, if you want to laugh, I'm just going to show you, look how tough this game is. I'm just going to show you Fetch AI, okay? So Fetch AI does that amazing chart, yeah? But look at this, friends. Look at this. I'll change it to a weekly just so you can see, okay? See, it breaks the high. It breaks the high. Look at that. See? Oh, wow, you broke your all-time high. You see this? Whee! Broke your all-time high. It does 60x. But you know what it did? It dropped 80%. Man, this industry, bro. There are not enough walls for me to break with my frustration just to see this stuff over and over. This is AI, man, bro. You're literally AI. NVIDIA went to the moon. This thing still freaking tanks down. There you go, down 80%. Bang, straight line, bro. Literally straight line. Look at this. Bang. Remember, AI has taken over the world. It did, bro. It did. I'm just telling you, they're all fluff. They're all fluff. Get like just network effects, okay? So, what about us, friends? We go back to that HEX chart, and you can see right here, you can see, friends, after the Bitcoin halvening, I'm going to draw this. Okay, so Bitcoin halvening was May 2020. So it was around, here you go. Here's May 2020. How far did HEX go up in the Bitcoin after Bitcoin halvening? It went up around here. Wow, man. It went up 100x. That's beautiful, actually. Wow. Bitcoin halvening, that's sweet. That is wonderful. Okay, literally 100x. So we're not even going to bother discussing. Oh, it's going to diminish or not? You tell me, man. Oh, golly gee. Look, we just increased the odds. Now we're going to diminish from that point. So HEX did a 100x after the Bitcoin halvening in 2020. What are we going to do now? How much are we going to diminish? Are we going to do 30x from our Bitcoin halvening? That's something to think about. But that's actually, it's higher than our price today. You can actually go to, friends, April. this is where April is today. So April's price, it was around, you know, it's still low. This is PulseChain actually, but it's still 2x where it is right now. So I'm just going to do like it depends how much you really believe in a diminishing. But if you did a 30x, it brings us around 10x day one sec. Around 10x day one sec. So I think 30x for Pulse would be 20x day one sec. Okay, so Pulse 20x day one sack, PulseX 10x day one sack. Remember, what are the 30x? $45-ish, $45 to $100-ish, whatever it is for ink. That'd be great. What about HEX? HEX would be around, I think I can see around here, around 30 cents combined. So depending on the ratio, it could be like, could be 20 cents and 10 cents, you know, pHEX, EHEX. It could be like 25 cents and 5 cents. Whatever it is. That's around at 30x from the Bitcoin Halvening. But remember, like, what if it does 100x again? I don't know, but it just, you know, just think about it. Just think about market cap required and the liquidity required. Hey, who said it has to diminish by that much? Maybe instead of 30x from the Bitcoin Halvening, maybe it does a 50 this time or a 70. Of course, everyone wants a higher number, right? What if it does even less? Okay, so that's a tough part to figure out. So I'm now going to play some gentle angel music, friends, for everyone as we just show each other. Richard Hart dominance peaked at 1.8% of the crypto industry back in 2021. So it was around there. So obviously what I did was I got Hex's rough numbers, right? Because they're all trying to be obfuscated. Hex's user supply, the actual coins, the market cap, and I divided it based off the total crypto industry in September 2021. Okay? And I found out Richard Hart, his dominance. So what is that market cap of HEX versus the rest of the crypto industry? It's 1.8%. Okay, remember, like, Bitcoin dominance right now is 57%. You know, Ethereum is like 16%. HEX is like 0.00, like it's like destroyed from that point. Okay, but what I've now done is, remember, I'm calling him Richard Hart dominance. Okay, so that includes that's all his core coins: Pulse, PulseX, EHEX, pHEX, Inc. Okay, because you can actually see by all the charts, right? They all move up and down together, and it's the same community. Okay, so. Now the obvious, I guess the guessing part is always guessing, right? But he hit 1.8% in the last cycle. Now, this is where this is like it's total guess job. Can he match it, increase it, or go less? I'm feeling, I'll be honest, man. I'm feeling it's gonna be less. He's not streaming, he's gagged. Maybe even if he does win, he can't do a sacrifice. Richard's tweets, they're not effective in terms of like marketing. His user base isn't growing. I mean, like, for example, friends, Ansem went from 50,000 people to 450,000 followers. Ansem has Dragon Ball Z posters. Ansem, he's paid over 50 grand to like girls in Solana. He was like tweeting about a girl in Las Vegas in a pool and telling everybody to get her number. Like, he's literally doing the complete opposite of what you would call an alpha male leader, and he got 10x. He got 10x the followers. So that's Solana, man. Solana, Jeet Fest, turn around, Jeet, trading, and then like backpedaling on words and stuff. And you know what I mean? So it's just showing you, man. Friends, I know you don't have to agree with it. I'm just telling you the new product market of these new people coming in. It's kind of like from like late stages of the internet. You know what I mean? It's like you're an early internet believer, and then like, you know, the Facebook junkies start coming out, and then the Tinder people start coming out, and then Instagram, the girls just taking selfies in the elevator start coming out. You see what I mean? Like, you've lost a lot of the personality concentration from the early days. So the industry's morphing. But can he turn it around? Can he adapt? Obviously, you never underestimate a guy like that. But that's where I'm thinking, maybe, man, there's not enough time. There's not enough time to break his dominance. So I just did, as a rough number, I assumed his dominance is only 0.9% at the peak. So remember, it was 1.8%. I go, you know what? Maybe you drop by 50%, okay? But here's the thing. If the crypto industry gets to 10 trillion, which is what you need, 10 trillion, you can do 0.9% of 10 trillion, and that lands you at 90 billion market cap. All right, so from today, now remember, 90 billion, man, there's a swing there, friends. It could be 2x higher or 2x lower. So 90 billion, I guess the range is 45 low end, 180 high end. Okay, so that is the middle 70x. So it could be from today, 35 low end up to 140. Okay, that's just guessing, man, just guessing. Okay, but you know, it could be even less, could be higher. Just you're trying to get a range, that's all. Okay, so I've made that assumption, right? Once again, that he reaches 50% of his dominance. Now, you got to remember, super important. Richard Hart's ability to be a good leader is not the main issue of the dominance. The main issue of the dominance is competition. You see, there's Pepe now. There are meme coins. He's not a meme coin guy. There is Solana now. Okay. There is AI coins now. There are real world assets now. There are layer 2 chains minting dog shit governance and VC stealing pretty much from Ethereum City. That's competition from the total crypto industry that's fighting Richard Hart for the same mind share. All right. So, and they're all doing it. And obviously, friends, like you can come in and say, oh, PulseChain's AI and we're all great. You can say that. It doesn't, like, those words mean nothing. You have to look at the numbers. Those things are competing. Okay. So you got your Pepe and your dog with hat and all these other things. They're competing for the same mind share, the same dominance, the total number in crypto, right? So ultimately, we are just a naked Pepe looking out into the sunset. That's what we're here for, friends. Because you're just trying to like figure out what can you expect from here in terms of a range, and is everything still on track? Well, yeah, the price is going down. It's diminishing gains. We already knew that, but this is pretty much the final nails in the coffin for everyone who still thinks that 10,000x and all these other things. But don't forget, like 99% of my criticisms, I'm like, bro, do you know what you were telling me literally 18 months ago? Like I'm just looking at it, I'm like, you literally, I was ostracized and I was like pooed on by everybody. Everyone just grabbing poop and just slinging it out here like monkeys in a zoo. And that's all right, man. I get it. I want the higher price target too. What do you think? Because I'm slinging poop at Bitcoin Max. Is like, bro, you're not getting your $1 million Bitcoin. Good luck, but good luck. Okay. Have you seen people out there? They're following Ansem. You know what I mean? They're joining party TikTok generation type of dudes. They're not coming in for fix the money, fix the world. They're not going to buy $100,000 Bitcoin. You'll see. Yeah, I'm talking about the retailers, of course. Now, after seeing all of that, friends, the main conclusion, okay, I want you to know that you're here for the leverage, okay? So PulseChain is leverage on Ethereum, okay? I made that talking point, so I'll just explain to you what that actually means. See, it's funny, people, friends, we've got to play some nice music for people. People will hear what they want to hear. So someone who's like a maxi of a coin, when I say PulseChain is leverage on Ethereum, what they'll then do is they'll stop it there and they'll say, see, so everything else is garbage and I'm on the right thing. I'm like, yeah, bro, right or wrong doesn't really matter. Like, you know, there are things that are leverage on Pulse, right? So if you're holding Pulse, you're betting that Pulse is going up. Okay, well, there are people in the altcoins on PulseChain who are betting that Pulse goes up and they're going to get more leverage too. Yes, that's your PDI, your Trepa ecosystem, your Tangang stuff, Dick with Butt, Pika, Orange Man, Good, the alien currency, the ecosystem, all these other things, okay? So even Gophers, friends, all of these. You have ICOSA and all these other, see? So they're all leverage on the ecosystem. All right, now, what's happening now is pHEX, friends, is down 91% since PulseChain launch. So actually the whole thing is down. You actually see down here, I know people don't like looking at this, but I'll just show you, but we don't like it. You think we don't like reporting on it? Man, it's down 99.2%, pretty much. 99.2%. And I was like, no, 99.18. Like, look what you're arguing about, by the way. Just, you know, shouldn't even be down this much. Should be like literally 20x higher. Now, PulseChain's low. HEX is low. Ethereum is cucked. It can only mean the leverage on all of them is super cucked, which is true. So that's why I'm here just to tell you, PulseChain and HEX, deeply oversold, deeply destroyed. So therefore, their leverage on them is going to be completely destroyed. Dig with bar, HOA, it doesn't matter what it is, man. Everything, most of them are deeply destroyed. Okay? It doesn't mean people have abandoned them. It just means there's thin liquidity, there's soy boys selling, okay? And then you have the 9mm exchange exploit on the staking thing that happened, which people are going to get reimbursed and they're still doing investigations or whatever. So it just adds to the panic and the fear, okay? It doesn't mean fundamentally they're worth zero or anything. It just, you see that, hey, people are feeling sad today and upset. And they're like, oh, PulseX got an update. Just the background color change and some little stable swaps up. Yeah, I get it. After 18 months, I know. So they'll just react based off that. But you're not playing for that world, man. You're not playing for a world where you are selling with all the other soy boys. You're playing for a world where everybody's going to come and bridge in 170,000 ETH. Hopefully Ethereum is $7,000 to $10,000 plus. That's the world you're actually playing for. And that world's not here yet. It's not here. Will it ever come? I don't know. We're just guessing. Okay. So that's right. All PulseChain altcoins fans like P-Dye, Dick with Bud, Orange Man Good, Pika, right? They're all weighed down by the core. So for example, this is DWB, right? But this is fancy. DWB, what are you down? 90%, whatever it is. But this is USD. You check the pulse ratio as well. Down 83% on the liquidations from 9mm. Now it's down, what, 72%? Doesn't matter, man. You got a big box, but just who cares? You're playing the whole cycle, friends. That's what you're here to do. You're playing the whole cycle. There is, of every crypto cycle, there is no world where you get to sell early and retire. All right? 2012, 2016, 2020, there is no world. Okay? Unless you're in the top 0.001% of flukers. Did you buy a dog we've had at 100K market cap? No, you didn't. All right? You didn't. See what I mean? I didn't either. I didn't even know it was around. I had no idea. I learned about it like 60 cents or something. So who cares? I don't care, right? That's what it comes down to, friends. Bitcoin halvening year is a warm-up alt season year. It's a year to just show you prices could go up, make a new high, resistances, and just show you what's possible and how fast things can move, and then that's pretty much it. It's usually the Bitcoin year, the post-Bitcoin halvening year, that everything goes ballistic. That's why everyone's a bit scared about, skits about that dark prophecy and what might happen later on. So everything that's happening, friends, this is normal because they are all leverage on the core PLS itself. So that's why I'm just here to add, if anyone is fudding any of those PulseChain altcoins in favor of Richard Hart core coins, I know there's a lot of people posturing out here. There's different like guys on Twitter. They're always like, oh, this is a coin that's gone down heaps. They're all scams. I know, bro. So, you know, this is funny, man. Like two things, revelations, right? People don't know. More Tangang people have blocked me than almost any other community. It's Tangang community and pure HEX staking maxi. They blocked me the most and unfollowed me out of everybody else. Because a lot of people think, Sommi, he's a Tangang guy. No, bro, I just like the coins. I like the coins and they're pretty fair. Not totally fair, but they're pretty fair compared to everything else. There's none of these insiders and all these other stuff as much as other examples out there. So that's one thing, okay? So that was our first revelation. Yeah, more Tangang people block me. That's why there's no... This is biased, friends. I'm completely unbiased. We're here to... Friends, we don't care about being right, man. You're here to win. You're here to literally buy low. All right? Invest in something that you know people will believe in long term and will want to hold later on. Okay, and the other thing, surprise most people, is whenever I show screenshots, I will like tweets of people just like absolutely shitting on my bags or me. Some guy saying, oh, this Tangang coin or this pulse is down or HEX is down. I still like them. I like Eric's posts, friends. Feed the algorithm. Feed them. Okay? Feed them. I notice, friends, all these guys, once they get a taste of the engagement, they can't let go. All right? So anybody fudding them and actually see, friends, if you're fudding them and believing them, it's just showing their inexperience and they are succumbing to their emotions. I'm not going to name names, but there are certain people in the PulseChain community, when certain altcoins were going up, they like join the teams. They were happy, you know. Then they start going down. They're like, "Oh, I'm a Richard Hart maxi now." Oh, like, do you understand? You are a microcosm of the whole crypto industry. You know, when all the altcoins go down, people become Ethereum maxis. Do you know when Ethereum goes down, people become Bitcoin maxis? Do you want to know when Bitcoin goes down, people become like US dollar maxis? And then also they say, that's it, I'm going to be a good person from now on. God, if you get me out of this, I'm just going to be nice to everybody. I'm going to pray. I'm going to donate to charities. I'm going to help these little puppies that are stuck in the burning tree. I'm going to do all of that, okay? It's literally a risk curve, okay? It's literally a risk curve, the whole thing. And everyone thinks like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm so different. No, you're not. You're not different at all. You're the same as everybody else. If prices go down and you suddenly have this revelation that, oh crap, I should go into the less risky thing, you've fucked up already, because you don't even, why even anything? You're playing the whole cycle. Okay, mark my words. If Bitcoin and crypto gives us a nice bull market, all right, you're gonna see people in stocks and houses and these other boring assets they're going to wish they were crypto people. You get it? That's what happens, okay? So the opposite is happening. So the prices go down. You see this PulseChain community people saying, oh, no, I like Richard Hart coins. Oh, I don't like them altcoins. You see that? But you can actually move to another part of the risk curve. I'm telling you right now, if crypto goes up, those things are going to fly the most. They will. All our crypto bags, those things, crypto bags, right? And then everyone on these other boomer assets, they're going to be wishing, they're going to be praying to get into crypto because it changes your life in like less than 25 years. Okay, so you are playing for a world where Pulse goes back above day one stack and much higher. That's the world you're playing for. And in another nicer term as well, yeah, is Ethereum above 5,000? No, it's not. Now, remember, friends, I know we kept moving the goalposts. First it in, I was hoping, because friends, everyone always has hope. Hey, maybe this is the run. Maybe this is it. Maybe it happens earlier this time. It happened to Solana, but now, you know, the odds are low, man. I've been telling you for a year, the odds are low. You know, because Solana went up. You remember, friends, even Richard Hart was tweeting about Solana going up with its corrupt SEC. So he was like, see, Solana went up and so we can go up too. So, yeah, man, you can anchor to any unicorn. Hey, Bitcoin went up, so therefore my coin can go up too. Everyone says that about every coin. Ultimately, though, cycle's not done yet. I guess we'll see how far it goes. Make sure you like, subscribe, better button, all. Catch you the next one.